how to naturally build your confidence up as a guy. Now, as a very insecure guy in the grade levels of high school and middle school, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. The only real way you can really build your confidence up is the external validation of others. Now, the reason why I say this is because, yes, there are some outliers out there who, you know, could be fat, they could be the most trashiest player, and they could talk themselves in their head, can convince themselves that they're the best player, the best looking nigga, the best whatever it may be at the end of the day. But for the majority of people, it's not like that. Now, the reason why I used to be a very insecure nigga in middle school and like freshman year was just off the simple fact that the school that I went to and how I carried myself at the time, a lot of niggas would simply let me know I was not that guy. I'm talking about my hair was fucked up, I was anorexic, and my teeth was fucked up. Every single day at that school, I would hear, oh, you look like Kermit the Frog, or the one logo nigga on that cereal, the skinny fucking guy, oh, you're an ugly ass nigga, you're tall. Like every single day for years I would hear that shit. And then simply I ended up cutting my hair and I found more sense of style, and then I ended up getting braces. But this was the transition of freshman to sophomore year. I had moved schools, and since I had moved schools, nobody knew what I used to look like at this other school, bro. So when I came to this new school, everybody was gassing me up. But when I was getting gassed up, it didn't really build my confidence or make me feel like I was that guy, because for so many years I was getting shot down. And since I was getting shot down for so many years, my confidence was very, very low, to where niggas would tell me, oh, you're a good looking guy. Bitches would be like, oh, you're cute. And I'll be like, no, I'm not. I'm not a cute guy. That's not me. It took years of motherfuckers gassing me up for me to get to where my confidence was higher than my insecurities, right? And it simply came down to people gassing me up and me working on myself. Now, the reason why I said all that is because, bro, the only way for you to naturally build that confidence up is to get external validations from other people. Now, it's going to get to a point where, of course, you're going to start to love yourself and love yourself for who you are, but it's all going to start with getting external validation. And you could think that this shit is the toughest shit, or, you know, the best shit. Like, let's say for Instagram, right? You post a picture on Instagram, you think it's the most toughest shit. And I'm talking about for the people, you know, around my age group. If you're like 40 years old, like, this analogy doesn't even apply to you, but you could think you have the most toughest picture, post it on your feed on Instagram, bro. That shit gets 20 likes. Most of your posts normally get, you know, 200 likes. You're gonna sit there and be like, huh, maybe it wasn't that good. And you're probably gonna either archive it or delete it or turn the likes off and then second guess it, right? That's kind of how the real world works. If you have a lot of people, you know, gassing you up, telling you that, hey, you're a good looking guy, you have a lot of girls coming at you, like attractive women coming at you, saying, oh, you're a handsome guy, you look good, you're gonna start being, maybe I do look good. If you have a lot of people telling you look ugly, you're gonna start telling you look ugly. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. This all starts with you putting in the work. If you put in the work, you go to the gym, you take care of your hair, you take care of your skincare, you take care of your teeth, people are naturally gonna be nicer to you, because as humans, we are all naturally shallow. I'm not gonna lie and sit here and act like we're not shallow. We all sit here and the first thing we judge off of is looks. We don't know you, we don't know how you talk, we don't know your life story. We look at you and we judge you off your looks. If you look like a dirty ass nigga, I'm gonna assume you're a homeless ass nigga or a hobo ass nigga, right? If you walking down the street with a fucking suit and you drive a fucking McLaren, I'm gonna think you a rich ass nigga, right? We're all shallow at the end of the day, bro. So if you want to build your confidence up, you're simply gonna have to carry yourself in a better light. There's no ways around that. There's nothing around that, bro, because it all starts with external validation. If you don't get that external validation, unless you're one of the outliers who can simply convince themselves that they're that nigga no matter what, you're not gonna build that confidence. And it's gonna show, because without you building that confidence, you could try and fake it, of course, but if you're not one of the outlier niggas, you faking it ain't gonna really do much for it, because a lot of people nowadays can actually read when a nigga don't think he like that, or read when a nigga's faking some shit. If a nigga hangs around you long enough, they can pick up that you faking your lifestyle, that you faking how you feel about yourself, that you faking shit, right? So it's better to just naturally build that shit by working on yourself, getting the external validation from others that you a tough guy, you that nigga, right? And then simply boom, that's gonna feed your ego. Now, it do get to a point where ego is a powerful thing. Once your ego is built, this is the only problem I see in this, right? After so many years of niggas gassing me up, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, bro. My ego got built up, and I'm a very confident guy, right? Now, a lot of things that changed with me getting my ego built up is my time being wasted. Now, when I say my time being wasted, I'm talking about with niggas, like niggas playing on my time or just doing some bullshit. But the main reason that I'm getting at here is time with women, bro. I don't sit here and FaceTime these women for nearly as long as I used to do, or text these women for nearly as long as I used to do. It's either, hey, you coming over, or we're not talking no more. Or, you know, if you're not giving me what I want, then bye. And the reason why I say this is because this comes off to, it gets to a very lonely point in your life when you get arrogant enough. And I'm not even gonna sit here and say like this is gonna happen to everyone, because it's all goes back to you as a person. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like I don't feel like I'd be arrogant sometimes. I definitely feel like I'd be arrogant at times, because I feel like I came from, you know, a long road of, you know, torture, and I had to put in the work, and I don't like my time getting played with. I'm not gonna associate myself with people that, you know, don't bring value to my life, or, you know, if I don't respect you, it's gonna show. I'm not gonna fake myself for other people. And a lot of people feel like I carry myself in an arrogant type of way. So if you're anything like me, you don't give a fuck and you don't mind being alone, then, you know, that's good. But if you like people, you want to be around people, you're a people pleaser, then you're gonna have to suppress how you act, and that all comes with the ego, right? But me personally, once you build yourself up and you realize like, hey, you know, I'm not that ugly little guy anymore, and, you know, I have value, people want to fuck with me, people, you know, want to be around me. If you move in a certain type of way, a lot of niggas aren't gonna like you. They're gonna think you're arrogant and not fuck with you. And, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's either, you know, you could be a little insecure guy where people may be around you, you might have a lot more friends, but at the end of the day, what is that gonna come with? A lot more niggas are gonna joke with you, treat you like shit, walk all over you. Or you could be, you know, a more valuable person in life, and once you get that more value in life, niggas are gonna like perceive you as, oh, he's arrogant, he thinks he's better than us, blah blah blah, just because you carry yourself in a way that they don't and you move in a way that they don't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You choose which side you want to be on.